We are episode 108. I always like to stall a little bit because, it takes people a little bit of time to get in here. But if you watch this on the YouTube recap, this will feel inappropriate, I guess, because why am I talking about this? But we got the incomparable Tanya Morgan in the house for episode 108 of your favorite hip hop trivia game show, The Questions. Gentlemen, so happy to have you. And this is a special night. This is not just any night. It's not just that we have Von Pea and Donwill in the building, in separate buildings, if you will. But we are on the eve of the release of, the product placement right there. Don and Von, the album dropping probably in a matter of like an hour and change at this point.
Yeah, it's available now on Bandcamp if you wanna go support via Bandcamp, but it'll be on all the streamers at midnight.
Right, midnight.
You guys have been doing this for a minute now. Like, do you still experience the butterflies associated with dropping a project, or is it like kind of old hat at this point?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. We a little earlier we was talking to Joe from the other guys. He runs Hypnot Records now, and he was saying, "Hey guys, you want to drop it on Bandcamp a little early?" And I said, sure. Don says, let's drop it right now. So this was about 6 p.m. He did that, and I just took a nap. I just went to sleep. Like, as far as like the jitters go, like I saw that, okay, people are listening to it, and I just put my phone down and I said, I'm taking a nap, man. I'm like, I can't just like watch and see if people are talking about it yet, and all that kind of stuff. It still does that for me.
You also greatly undersold the text response that I gave. It was all caps, several texts. Do it now. Let's fucking go. Do it. Drop it. Then I sent a voice note that said, "Drop that shit." Like it's like a whole thing in text.
But regardless, it sounds like Von was like the anti-jitter. He like just that actually put him into a coma almost. He was
I was so jittery that I said, I'm going to sleep. That's how I dealt with it. I said, I need to take a nap. I need to not think about this. I don't need to stare at my phone and wait for somebody to say this is awesome or this sucks or whatever.
Right. As the internet wants to do.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is where my neurotic time to shine, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm refreshing everything. I had 20 tabs open.
Wait, there's a way to have less than 20 tabs open at any time? I don't understand. Like, isn't that just a browser? I don't understand. Well, we are really pleased to have you guys here. Episode 108, we've had, DJs, producers, rappers, comedians, personalities, authors, all sorts of people. I want to shout out everybody watching in the various places that you may be watching right now. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, Twitch. We got some people on Twitter, Facebook. And if you're watching on Instagram, that's cool, but maybe you should hop over to one of these other places so you could join in the chat and talk to us. Today is a special episode, not only because Tanya Morgan is in the house, not only because it's the eve of their album, Don and Von, dropping on Bandcamp now. Literally, you should open another tab, be like your boy Don, and open another tab, cop the album, support the artist. Streams are cool, but like compensation for work and energy is also cool too. But I digress. What makes tonight extra special is that this is our first head-to-head battle in the history of the show. Now, loyal fans of the show might know that at one point we were, oh my God, Von's got the jitters right now. He just, hold on, let me drop something here. Oh man, Jay, come on, get out of here. We're in the middle of doing a show. We got the Sean, Don, and Von show. It's the jam sport, blood sport, as Don will so perfectly. I was mad at you for a minute. I was like, damn, like, why did you come up with that? Like, I could have put that on the flyer if you'd told me that a little bit earlier. That would have been dope.
Let me get my jam sport. Keep going, my man.
Okay, he's getting his jam sport. And Von's got his.
Yeah, look at the contrasting colors. Woo!
I got that limited edition South by Southwest shit though.
Okay, what year is that? 2015? Okay, I literally just a year ago threw out my green JanSport South by Southwest, but this was probably a bit earlier than 2015, so I don't feel so bad about throwing it out.
Man, I don't know if somebody was looking to buy one of those. Do you remember that, Don? So a guy was like, "Yo, I'll give you $100 for yours," and I think you said no, and I didn't have one. And I was talking to we were just standing around with like, you know, different homies, and ran into El Prez, and I was like, yo, that dude over there tried to give Don $100 for his JanSport, and El Prez was like, where's he at? And he came back with the money. He's like, hey man, you can have it.
Wait, what was it at South by Southwest you're talking about?
Yeah, we were at South by, and it was I think we might have been getting barbecue. It's Texas, and a dude was just online, and then we saw El Prez as we were standing there, and he said, hey man, if you want this bag, I'll take $100, man.
I mean,
I was just I didn't have a bag. You could have had it.
Vital. It's kind of vital though. Like when you're walking around Austin at that event, you kind of need a backpack. Like if you have any personal.
He had like a flyer one anyway or something. Like he might have had like El Prez might have had like a polo backpack or something. So he was good. He was fine.
Sounds
and he had
money. Literally. So, okay, we are going to get into it. As I said, the original head-to-head was going to be Questlove versus Mad Skills. I think it's going to happen at some point in the future. We're trying to realign schedules, but, you know, we were like, screw those guys. We're going Tanya Morgan. And this feels appropriate because you guys are a group that basically was birthed out of that site, OK Player. And the questions is by far also a byproduct of that. I was on those boards as you guys were. It's been a long time coming. So this feels like it was meant to be. So thank you for taking part.
Feels like home. It's right. It's right.
All right.
I got here 22 years ago, which is scary, but yeah.
Don't say that. Don't say that. 22 years. Damn.
Right after Things Fall Apart came out, so that was 99. So yeah.
Oof.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get into it. So we're breaking the format. If you guys, everybody watching who's watched before, this is now going to be a different format. We're doing our head-to-head format. So we're going to do rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors. And then the format will be, if you get a question correct, you get to go again. If you get it, no, actually, we're going to alternate. We'll alternate either way. And if you get it wrong, then obviously it still passes to the other person. As you can see, I'm clearly fine-tuning the minutia of the game live as we speak. So, all right. So we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. I'm going to call it Don and Von. Let's get those fists, in the camera's purview. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, double scissor. Okay, we're going to have to do it again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, Don takes it with the rock. It's the rock.
It's the rock. Rock the bells.
This is the wrong. I was trying to crush the scissors, but this is the wrong thing to do.
No, that's
bro.
That's a different live stream. That's the questions after hours.
The questions on the fans.
I know there's an advisory sticker on the album, but it's a family show.
Yeah, family show. All right, so we're going to get into it. So we're in our first round here, and here are tonight's categories. Tonight's categories include, for the first round, The Choice Is Yours, Picasso Baby, Digging in the Crates, Fake Hip Hop Cities, #ThatSite, and Hyro, y'all. So you pick the category and the numeric value, and then we will get into this. So Don, what's it going to be?
I love it. Do I have to start at 100 or I can go anywhere?
You can do whatever you damn want. You're Don Will. Come on.
Listen, let's try to hit a 3-pointer off bat. I want to go with Hyro, y'all, for 3.
Hyro for 3. All right. So give me a sec and we're going to pull that up. You guys have a bit of a history with hieroglyphics. Can you speak on that before we get into this?
Yeah, they took us out. Yeah, they took us out on the road. We did the which tour was that, Von? You know the name of it?
It was the Freshly Dipped 2008 tour. They were also celebrating what's the name of what's the album from the 10-year anniversary?
93.
Third Eye Vision?
Oh, Third Eye Vision. My bad. Third Eye Vision. Yeah.
It was 08, so they were celebrating 10 years of that also.
Shout out to my guy Opio, who gave me one of my favorite imitations of a rapper to ever do. Opio. My imitation of Opio is just, we're gonna hit y'all with that pure energy, blood.
Super West Coast dialect. Like, I mean, they all are, but like he really has it. Okay, so we have Here we go. The first question that he's chosen for 300. Name one of the 3 members of Hieroglyphics who are no longer in the group. Don.
Oh shit.
Can I raise my hand, or this is Don's question?
I think that he's gotta answer, and then if he doesn't know, we will allow you to steal, Von.
Okay. Let me see. Was there a guy in there named Mike Money? I'm just guessing. There's no Mike Money. I don't know anybody. I don't know. I've been off more than I can chew.
It's okay. It's all right. Von, you've got the evil scheme hands going here. I take it that you might know the answer to this.
Snoop from Extra Prolific. Is he still considered a part of Hyro?
You're damn right he is, because that is correct. Snoop, Mike G. You were kind of close, Don. You were a money-making Mike, but and then J-Biz as well. We're all 3 former members of the group. Von takes the 300 points. Guys, it's a JanSport, bloodbath thing. So you already know what it is. I want to ask you guys, what is your favorite, if you had to choose, what is your favorite Hyro album? Like, not group, but it could also include, solo albums as well.
You know, I'm honestly,
I would like to try to give a different answer. It's 93-2. I was gonna try to give like a different answer, but
I'm not even gonna go that deep into the crates. Like Third Eye Vision is definitely up there. I find myself playing it more and more. Like I know all the songs off of it. Third Eye Vision. Casual's album is crazy, but it always comes back to 93 Till Infinity.
Hey, listen, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. Like it's all good. Classics are classics for a reason. But I will say that Third Eye Vision, I think, is somehow underrated, particularly with a certain like age group. I'm a little younger than some of the homies that I hang out with at times, and I feel like for a lot of Hyro fans, it's those first solo albums only, and then everything else is like whatever. But to me, I'm like, man, like Third Eye Vision is like bangers.
I feel like Third Eye Vision was the first group album they did indie.
Yeah.
So like it was a little bit harder of a push, but like all the songs on there, like I don't know what you've been told, but like that whole album goes hard, man.
Whew, yeah, it's incredible. All right, well, Von, you stole it, and now you get to go again. What category are you choosing?
I'm gonna go for full snob mode. I'm going straight to that site for 500.
That site for 500. Holy shit. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. For those of you who don't know, that site is the nomenclature for OK Player, which is the obvious, forefather of everything that's here. Everything that we're doing here. Do you guys still log on? Do you guys still like ever go on the message boards?
I still have my moderator abilities.
All right, nobody likes to show off on. Let's just calm down for a second.
Yeah, I can still do people's posts. I can still anchor a post, but I don't do it because people think that I anchor. Like if there's a Tanya Morgan post, people think I anchor it, but I don't. Like it might be biased from another moderator, but it's not me doing it. I've actually unanchored stuff that was me because I don't want bias. But yeah, I've logged in. When the So Good, the Cooley High came out, I logged in and posted about it. Yeah. And I logged into General and answered a question about the vaccine or something.
Sounds about right. That's the mixed bag. Yeah. Don, are you still active on the? No.
I go like lurk from time to time just to see what's happening, but I don't really chime in on anything. Mainly because I know I'm not gonna come back and see. I'm not gonna remember to follow up and like get in the conversation.
I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I still have where is it? It's right next to the Twitter. I have it saved on my home screen there.
Oh wow.
And I log into it more than I would like to admit. I don't really post much. And for a while I was doing like recommendations to Questlove for the walk-ons for the
yeah.
Wait. There's an OK Player app.
There isn't, but you can save a browser like shortcut on your phone screen. You don't have to go to Safari, listen, it's the questions and it's the answers. I'm giving I'm putting you up on iPhone game. Okay, but we're gonna get into it. And he went for that site for 500. So let's see what we got here. Name 5 artists featured on 2004's OK Player True Notes Volume 1 compilation. Von, I'm going to pull this on screen as well.
AC Alone.
AC Alone is 1.
Superstition.
Right? I mean, listen, you got to tell me.
Nicolay. Because they had the Williams. I think that's the song that made it. I want to say Jaguar, right? The Roots. Did I name 5? I said Nicolay, Superstition, AC Alone. I believe Little Brother was up there. I think On and On was on that.
Okay, you've named 5. I'm gonna give it to you here.
Yeah.
And yes, let me see if I
wanted to say Mad Lib. I knew it was AC Alone and Mad Lib because it's the OK Player.
Pull up a chair. AC Alone, and I'm running for mayor. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was kind of sad that there wasn't a volume 2, to be honest. Like that was a pretty jamming ass compilation, I would say.
Yeah. I knew Chuck North was up there too. I should have said it, but I got it. So
I remember Dice Raw being on there. Black Alicious, I remember Black Alicious. Like those were the and Skills. Those were the 3 that I was gonna say. The 3.
Yeah, R.I.P.
And Gifted Gab, R.I.P. Yeah, exactly. The Black Alicious track. Yeah, the Dice Raw track is a RJD2 produced song, and it's like kind of just a crazy song. It's like, I do what I like. I do what I love. I do what. You guys remember that song? No?
Yeah, I do. I haven't heard it since back then, to be honest. Yeah.
Is this one on streaming?
I don't know. Somebody fact check that for us. Somebody in the chat, go and fact check for this. I don't know if it is.
I have a story to tell about this.
Please.
I'm surprised I remember this project at all, and it's because I have a story that I'd like to tell about it really quick. I'll tell it as fast as I can.
Yeah.
You remember? Shout out to Nicolay and Superstition. Those are people. They got up there because it was a contest to get on the soundtrack.
I remember that on the boards, right?
I think Williams probably would have won any damn way, but
good song.
I remember. It may have been Angie because I was like cool with Angie. I used to like email her and stuff back in those early days, and I remember her hitting me up and saying, "Man, who did you guys piss off?" Because Questlove was saying to her, "Man, people keep hitting me like, do not pick Donwill, do not pick Von Pea to win this contest." I don't even think we were Tanya Morgan yet. I don't think we were Tanya Morgan yet. I think that kind of led to us becoming Tanya Morgan. Like, if people are against us, let's team up. But I remember. Do you remember that, Don?
I remember it because we had
Angie. It had been either Angie or DJ Brainchild. But somebody, Questlove, had hit one of them up like, "Man, who did?" Not Tanya Morgan yet, but who did your boys piss off? Because people were like, do not pick them for this contest.
What do you attribute that to then? Who did y'all piss off? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. I just know that Don was like, he was like the most popular person on OK Player. And maybe I was an asshole. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but people was like, don't pick Von Pea, don't pick Donwill. And it didn't happen. But I mean, again, Williams is better than whatever I submitted because we weren't Tanya Morgan yet. But I know for a fact that
100% the Williams.
Yeah, whatever Super and Nick did was better than whatever I submitted. But people were hating on us. Wouldn't be the first time, but we keeping it positive.
We've got some confirmation from Sally Champ D on YouTube. They have said that it is on Apple Music. And then Toussaint L. Hill on Facebook points out that it's on Spotify. So I don't know about y'all, but maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, I might give True Notes another spin rather than bust out my artifact of a CD that I have in a closet somewhere.
I thought you were gonna say we have some confirmation. Yeah, people were hating. Questlove is in the chat and he remembers that AOL email that he got.
He hates you guys. He just hates you guys straight up. Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going back on the board. Don, you are up. And let me just get the graphics, proper here.
I'm not sneaking ahead.
Yeah, exactly. So Don, you are up. What category and point would you like to go for?
So I got to call out my strategy as I do this.
Yes.
Von is kicking my ass right now, points wise.
A little bit.
But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So I want to go Picasso Baby 300. I'm going to stick with 300s, 3-pointers.
He's going Picasso Baby for 300. He's going for the 3. All right, and listen, this could change at any point. I don't want you to feel like don't throw in the towel just yet.
Oh, the towel is dry. It's full
of towel.
I'm not throwing in the towel.
All right, so in Picasso Baby, for loyal viewers of the show, you will know that we will show you a cropped version of the album cover, and you will have to identify what the album is. So, Don, 300, what album is this? Is it 50 Cent, Animal Ambition, Tyga, Hotel California, Big Bear, Doing Things, or Master P, Good Side, Bad Side?
You better know what this is.
It is Big Bear Doing Things.
He says Big Bear Doing Things. Let's see if he's right, folks.
They got me doing big things in the night.
Hey.
Oh, no, there we go.
Some of that Southern fried shit,
I've never really listened to this album, but man, have I looked at the album cover forever.
So I literally look at this cover at least once a month. And when I say look at it, I mean like stare at it like it's one of those things that like when you like one of those magic puzzle posters where you stare at it and like the image reveals itself. It's such captivating album art, man. 2
things. How you said I've never heard it, but I look at it. That's me and the Mercedes album cover. I know you remember the Mercedes album cover.
Absolutely.
Now they ever done like in a museum all of the Pen and Pixel album covers? Because they need to do that.
If they haven't, they should. They absolutely should.
A full retrospective.
Absolutely.
Pen and Pixel was killing the game, and like I think this is the apex of their "we can't be stopped" era. Not the album Ghetto Boys, but just like on some. What are you gonna do? We're so hot that we're gonna put lavishly dressed bears with golden goblets and cigars and fruit platters, and like this is us. This is what we do. There's like I don't know if you like. There's intricacies to this album cover. Also, like you might not notice that behind him are a pair of even taller bears. Like,
they have on Rolexes.
They do have on Rolexes. He's got like the diamond ring. Like it's a good time to be a bear.
My favorite part about all of this is that the album is named it's so vague. Doing Things. Like what things are you? They're bears. Like there's so much information right there for you to be that vague about what's happening in your world. There.
Funny enough, it tells me everything I need to know.
Right.
I know what he's doing.
I mean, whatever he's doing it to the beat of his own drum. So shout out to Big Bear. He's doing things. I mean, what more do you want? Well, you got some numbers on the board now, Don. So that's good. We're gonna pitch it back over to Von. Von, you get to pick. You are up. What's it gonna be?
Digging in the Crates 100.
Digging in the Crates 100. So, Von, you are one of the rappers in Tanya Morgan. You are also the primary producer. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. And you were just talking about that on the Dad Bod Rap Pod, that you feel like that's not necessarily, you don't get your props in that category. I hope for nobody that heard it, I want them to think I was up there like, yo, I don't get my props. Bitter as fuck. It's just so bitter. Yeah. It's out of control.
Now, my thing is I come from the school of Havoc of Mobb Deep, not the school of Havoc. Mobb Deep, I remember they interviewed him when Y came out, Y from Jadakiss, because that's Havoc, and also it's like the brightest beat he's ever done, like the most colorful one. And they said, why don't you do more outside production? And Havoc said, every time I come up with a hot beat, I was like, this could be a Mobb Deep song, so I make it a Mobb Deep song. And that's what happens every time I come up with a beat that I really like. I say this needs to be a Tanya Morgan song. And that's what happened. So people will ask me for tracks. Can you submit some stuff? some of like my favorite rappers that we've worked with, and just in general, have been like, send me some stuff, and I'll start, and I'll be like, this needs to be a Tanya Morgan song. The only person I ever like turned down was T3, because I said, motherfucker, you work with Jay Dilla, I'm never giving you a beat because you work with Jay Dilla, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, punish him for that shit. He's not. You already got all the good beats. Get out of here.
It's like, man, it was some show that we were opening for Slum Village, and he's like, yo, send me some beats, man. And I was like, first of all, it's amazing that you even know I'm the producer, and second of all, you work with Jay Dilla. I can't do it.
I will say in T3, not to shift the conversation, but T3 is also an amazing producer in his own right.
That too.
So maybe he aligned with that. Maybe he knew that, like, not only could you provide, but he was like, yo, like he needs this. Like, he needs to know that he's respected as a producer, you know?
I chickened out immediately. Look at what I did.
No P3. We didn't get P3.
I mean, it's never too late. So Von, here's your question. Megan Thee Stallion. Why did I just say it so weird? Megan Thee Stallions featuring Freaky Girls samples this 90s act. I'm gonna play you the Megan song, and then you tell me.
I know any song that SZA's on.
Oh, okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You know that, bro?
Does it sample SWV, Adina Howard, Silk, or Joe?
I'm gonna nerd out.
Please do.
Am I hitting the right key? That's B, right?
Oh, wow. Super. There's a little bit of a delay on my end, so that joke was funny, but it was technical difficulties that made me seem non-responsive. That was like a real like mood killer, but he goes B.
I think that was B. There's a producer in the chat like, no, fool, that's A.
God.
Yeah.
This is why you're always not a producer. He says B. Let's see if he's right, folks. Adina Howard is correct.
Adina Howard is on Instagram, still extremely beautiful on Instagram, and talented too, but extremely beautiful.
Absolutely.
I'll follow Adina Howard. And she has a dope braces, and it's kind of sexy.
Wow, this is going in so many different directions that I didn't expect you
tonight, because I'm sitting here flirting with SZA and Adina Howard. So
it's fine. Live your life. Live your life, King. All right. Well, 100 points on the board goes to Von. Don, you are up. Let's see if we can get some of that magic back again. What category is it going to be?
I'm just gonna slide over to digging in the crates for 3. I'm taking all 300s. I'm taking all the 3s.
He's consistent, folks. You can't take that away from him. He's consistent. Don, I know that you dabble as well in production, right?
This is true.
He produced on a new album.
You did. So is it just you two on the album production wise, or anybody else?
It's pretty much, I like to advertise it like this because it's marketing, baby. But everybody that produced on Brooklyn Addy, which is like the album that we're mainly known for,
Absolutely,
they're on this album too. We have Dane from Sunny Moon. He produced a joint with Don. Don produced the interludes also. And there's something else. I think it's something else that we
got Clint Taylor.
Clint Taylor, my bad. Shout out to Clint Taylor. Shout out to Ohio. And I think that's everybody. So it's myself, Aeon, Brick Beats, Clint Taylor, Dane Zone. Believe that's everybody.
Amazing. It's so cool to get the Brooklyn Addy fam back together, the reunion, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a super cohesive album. It just sounds like a thing. It doesn't sound disjointed at all, production wise.
Yeah, we've been working together forever.
We're plugging an album here too. If you get, this is a fun experience watching these guys nerd out on some shit. But make sure that you make sure you grab that Tanya Morgan album. Drops tonight.
Drops from the moon.
Drops from the moon. Moonlighting to moon staring, it would appear. Yeah.
I don't know. Now we're just on the moon now.
What we call a bar. All right, here we go. Don, Olympic runners, Get This Thing Down was sampled by this raucous group. So I'm going to play you the sample and you let me know who sampled the Olympic runners song Get This Thing Down. Here we go.
To whom it may concern.
Was it Company Flow, Black Star, the Beat Miners, or the High and Mighty?
I know 100% that Von knows the answer to this. And I don't necessarily know, but I'm going to use my I guess I'm gonna use my powers of subtraction, educated guess. I want to say something's telling me it's like my gut is saying High and Mighty, High and Mighty, and I'm not 100% sure, but High and Mighty.
I always advise guests when they're in the hot seat, and Don, you have been in the hot seat on this game before, to go with your gut. So that's a good thing. That's a good instinct to follow. So let's see what the answer is.
Check out the way the story.
High and Mighty is correct. Don Will with the gut check.
Yep.
I knew it. So the thing is, it felt like a Beat Miner sample, but I was like, I know most of the Beat Miner stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Vaughn, did you know that as well? Was Don correct in your knowledge on that?
For whatever reason, I didn't really know the High and the Mighty. I didn't really know High and Mighty that much. I think my introduction to them would have been if I would have heard them before the Master Ace disc. So,
oh yeah, wow.
Because Ace dissed them, I just never bothered to check them out. But through process of elimination, I was like, it's High and Mighty.
I mean, that's sometimes the best, method that we can employ in these. So we're gonna go one more question in this first round, and we're gonna kick it back over to Vaughn. Vaughn, what is your choice closing out this first round?
I'm gonna go with. I want to give the categories we haven't hit some love. Fake hip hop cities for 200.
Fake hip hop cities for 200. Now, you guys famously took us all to a fictional land with the Brooklyn Addy album. That was such a brilliant concept, and I know you guys talked about this. I don't want to just be getting like the sloppy seconds on Dad Bod Rap Pod here, but it was brilliant. Sorry, I don't know if my audio is cutting out. It sounds like it might
a little.
Okay, it was such a brilliant concept. Did you guys how long did it take you to sculpt that sort of strategy in presenting an album? Was it like sort of very long planned, or did it kind of just fall together easily for you guys? It was one
road trip in a Prius from San Francisco to Portland.
I like the specificity, but that is exactly, he's Wikipedia, Tanya Morgan Wiki.
Yes, it was Don, Von, and Dom with the M.
You know Dom, right?
Dom.
Yeah.
Dominic Del Benny. That's just like he's with us. I don't know what you call him. He's just like in the group too.
Like I wrapped the spirit of Del Benny being the guy is
We were in the car. It was his car, and we had a show. Shout out to homegirl Reagan Fikes. We had a show in Portland, and what is that, like a 9-10 hour drive? And we're all big D'Angelo fans, especially Dom. We were listening to D'Angelo live recordings.
Yep.
And we just started thinking about the album. It was 2008. And I had a notebook. I wish I probably still have it, or my mom has it at her house or something. But there's a notebook of me doing like the rough cut of the first Brooklyn Addy map. And to this day, I mean, I don't know if you can see it. Let me grab it real quick. And now we still like This is the map of Brooklyn Natty, and I don't remember how you could get one, but yeah, this is the map.
You can.
I think you had to hit up Michelle and Gavin from Audible Trees.
Yeah, you gotta hit them up, see if they have any.
or find CDs. We might have to put that on the website or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a poster, and we had a bunch of them, and I found one and framed it. But yeah, it's mapped out. We like Dom got help of like a real city planner to help him do it, which is crazy.
At one point, we had tried to get it put on like Google Maps. They were like, no, we're not doing that.
It just sounds like an Easter egg.
That's a good segue because Von, the question that you have is describe where on a map the city of Brooklyn Natty can be found.
You know what's funny? I've been doing on my Instagram page. Please follow me, Von P, VONPEA on Instagram. I've been doing 13 Days of Tanya, where I was going back to a different Tanya Morgan project every day, and I was reliving that project, giving it another re-listen in today's context. And on this particular album, which was yesterday, I believe it was day 11, I was listening to Brooklyn Natty, or it might have been day 10, whatever. I was listening to Brooklyn Natty, and Don said on an interlude, it's in the middle of the country. And I was like, if Brooklyn Natty's in the middle of the country, exactly where is it? So I don't know if the middle of the country is a good enough answer, but Don on the album said it's in the middle of the country, so that's canon. Where in the middle of the country? I feel like it can't be too close to Cincinnati because that's redundant.
Sure.
So I want to say it's like a Wakanda kind of place. I want to say like if
that is correct.
I want to say if you jump in like the what's the lake by like Michigan and Chicago. If you go deep in there and keep going, you'll hit Brooklyn Natty. Just jump in the water.
I mean, I went to public school in Florida, so I don't have a really strong understanding of any geography, but that sounds about right.
In Brooklyn, I don't either.
It's just one of the Dakotas. It's over there somewhere.
That's why we get along.
But apparently, if you look, there's water on one side of it. There's the man-made lake and land on the other side. So that's kind of an East Coast looking city, but I don't know. Is this going to be the Atlantic? I don't know. But Don said it's in the middle of the country, and that's canon. He didn't say the middle of what country, but they use U.S. dollars, so it's in the U.S.
All right, that's fair. Now, listen, there are a few softball questions hidden in here. And because you attributed part of your answer to Don, I'm not going to do Don dirty by just skipping out of this first round. So, Don, I'm going to give you one more question that you get to do here in that first round. So what's it going to be?
All right. You
need to take something for 500 so you can catch up to the God.
I want to go with, let's go with the choice is yours for 500. I don't know what the category means.
Choice is yours is just general multiple choice. So if you're fine with that, we can do choice is yours for 500.
Let's do it.
All right, he's doing choice is yours for 500, and we're having a good time. Shout out to everybody in the chats and the various platforms. Remember, cop that Don and Von album dropping at midnight tonight. All right, here we go. Choice is yours, and then this is going to be the end of our first round, and then we're going to hop right into the second round. Don Will, your question is, Mary J. Blige has collaborated with all of these hip-hop artists except for, is it Method Man, Ludacris, Kendrick Lamar, or Pusha T?
She did You're All I Need with Method Man. I'm pretty sure she did Runaway Love with Ludacris. She has...
I see, because it's
Don. Wait. No. She did Steal Away with Pusha T. He's on there, so it's Kendrick Lamar. She didn't work with him.
Wait, I feel like you might have just put me onto something here. What is the song that you're saying that she did with Pusha T? I'm not too proud to be wrong on this show. And maybe this needed to be updated. But what's the song that you're talking about with Pusha T?
It's a song called Steal Away. and I'm pretty sure that Pusha T has a verse on there. Pharrell produced it.
I thought Pharrell sang on that. I'm gonna look that up.
I'm looking it up right now. This is a first, folks. We don't often get this.
Is Pharrell sang on Still Away?
Pharrell, it's just that ghetto.
Don,
It's just that
Don,
ghetto.
I have some devastating news for you.
What?
There is a member of the Clips on Steal Away, but it is not Pusha.
It's Malice. It's Malice.
It's Malice, which means that the answer was
Pusha
T.
you know what?
Don.
So the funny part is I couldn't think of because Mary J. Blige was on the bonus joints on Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't remember it, because I remember not really like the album. The bonus cuts were very bonus. Like
the album is the damn album. You don't need the bonuses on that album.
Well, hold on. The Recipe was a bonus track, and the Recipe goes. I mean, I know that was like a advanced, song.
I like the Recipe.
What was the?
I don't like the Recipe.
Oh yeah, that shit went. I fuck with the Recipe.
And you know what? This is gonna sound crazy, but Target had an exclusive too. Like
I bought the Target exclusive. What are you talking about?
County Building Blues.
Yeah. Woo.
That song is amazing. I don't know why that should have been on the album.
Yep. And Black Boy Fly was another dope Target bonus track as well.
Yeah.
I was so close to that 5. Okay.
I know, and that's what makes it hurt, Don. But I got scared because, as a host of a hip hop trivia show, let alone a white guy hosting a hip hop trivia show, whenever I feel like I may have gotten something wrong, I go into full panic mode. So that was almost a real dark moment for you boys. But,
everybody watching was just like, Don knows his shit. But you know what I'm saying?
That was really good because Pusha's one of those guys that will absolutely be on a random track. And as legendary as Mary is too, she'll end up on a random track because she's been around so long.
Yeah.
Mary's been on every song. I feel like the Kendrick one is a random track.
It's very
Kendrick
random.
one is a random, and if to be honest, we kind of very nerdily ran through all the bonus songs on Good Kid, Mad City. We did not mention that Mary track because it is a track really be mentioned. It shouldn't really be mentioned.
County Building Blues is so good. I remember when I first heard that, I was mad it wasn't on the album.
The Mary Kendrick song is like a really bad version of Jay-Z All Around the World.
Yeah.
Kind of. All Around the World. That's the first time Nobody was on like a platinum album, as far as I know.
And Jay-Z All Around the World is a song that I love, but people are just kind of like, don't like that. It's
supposed to get. Can I tell another quick story?
Please.
LaToya Williams is on that song All Around the World.
Yep.
LaToya Williams wanted to work with us, and she's freaking LaToya Williams.
This was the MySpace.
She was supposed to be on.
You said no, like you said no to T3. Like you've already worked with Dilla. We're not working.
I used to be a self-sabotager, I guess, self-saboteur. So I emailed LaToya Williams, and she emailed back like, "Yeah, call me. Let's talk about it."
That was it.
And I got scared and didn't call her.
You 100%. You like if she would have said, "Yeah, send me a track," he'd have did it. But the call me thing
got shook.
Her voice is incredible, and we could have had a great song with her. I blew it.
It's fine. But you know what? You guys are not blowing. You're not blowing this game. We're having a great time. This is our halfway point check-in. Donwill, you have 600 points on the board. Von Pea currently in the lead with 1,100 points. However, it could be anybody's game as we enter our second round. And the second round, all the points are doubled. Here are our categories for the second round. The choice is still yours. More Picasso, baby. Keep on digging. Legal rap side hustles. The Space Program, little nod to your album cover there, and the Nas songs you love to hate.
I'm a little upset we didn't tear that side category. We should have ran through that, but it's all good.
When you guys drop another album, I'll archive this and we'll be able to go back and we'll do this again sometime. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it to Von. Von, you are up. What is your choice for your first entry into the second round?
I'm gonna go with More Picasso, baby. 200.
Okay. He's going more Picasso for 200. Real quick, once again, if you guys are just tuning in, Don and Von, the album drops in about an hour and change. Are you guys doing vinyl? Are you guys doing like CDs? What's your strategy in the physical
CDs
world?
and vinyl. We did CDs and vinyl. We were only going to do vinyl, but we do have there's a section of our listenership fan base that only they want CDs. They said, get this vinyl shit out of my face, get this digital shit out of my face. They want CDs. So we made CDs for them this time.
Okay. CD collections are a thing. People still collect.
They're adamant. There was a guy in my comments. He was like, "I'm gonna die with my CDs," and I was like, "Let's get this man a CD."
Very morbid. Von, did you say 200 or 400 that you wanted to
200.
do? 200. Okay, here we go. We're pulling it up. Von P, you tell me, what album is this? Is it Nelly's Brass Knuckle?
I know what that is. I'm not looking.
I know what it is too. I'm just laughing at the shoe. But
you know what it is. Okay, what is it?
So I know what shoe that is too.
Wow. All right, then let us know. What is it?
That is the Nike Air Darwin Dennis Rodman shoe, and Skee-Lo was wearing it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to go for bonus points here or what, but I mean, I can't give you shoe points, but I can give you Skee-Lo points. Because that is the album Skee-Lo's I Wish. How did you know that?
Funny enough, I knew it too.
Honestly, because I'm a sneakerhead and I know that Skee-Lo had on the Dennis Rodman's on his cover.
Wow.
That's how I know that.
I just want to say one thing about this cover. For a guy who has a song about wishing he was taller, squatting down probably wasn't the move. But
I mean, look, self-saboteurs amongst all of us. You know, like, you gotta wish for the posture, or you have to have the posture you wish to see. I don't know. It's one of those old adages that we've all heard before, but none of us can remember for some reason.
I know he looked cool to me. Might be a short dude. He looks pretty damn cool to me on the cover.
Yeah, he's a chill dude. He's cool.
I liked that song. I don't know. Like, I don't think he is undeniably a one-hit wonder, but like, that's not an embarrassing song in my book.
And he can actually rap too. I think so. He actually had skills also.
Have either one of you ever like went and listened to like the actual album to see what else happens?
I listened to the other song that they released as a single, which I don't remember the name of, but it involved a motif of stairs. It was like about stairs and like climbing the steps to life or something. Like, it was a more serious song. It wasn't like happy-go-lucky like I Wish was.
I'm gonna check it out because I remember I think of this song as a companion piece to Back in the Days, but when I was young, and like for some reason I forget who made Back in the Days. I can't remember.
Ahmad is still very good. Remember we did that show with him and his new smacking.
Yeah. So like I think that in my mind, Ahmad kind of absorbed Skee-Lo because Ahmad was like fucking Ahmad. You know what I'm saying? And Skee-Lo felt like an industry plant version of Ahmad.
Yeah, a funny conspiracy theory.
Yes.
There was a rumor that Skee-Lo is actually Hitman on Chronic 2001.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's a conspiracy theory because Hitman is also a short dude.
It's such an asinine thing, though. Like, well, he's short, and there's another guy who's short, so obviously.
I don't believe it. I didn't say I believe it. I said it's a conspiracy theory.
There is this harkens back to the live days of the questions when we used to do live shows before the pandemic hit. But this propagated there from somebody who I believe is a That Site alumni as well, who said that what was it? That was it Mr. Fantastic on the MF Doom song was You God. Have you heard that before?
I've never heard that. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. You still don't know who Mr. Fantastic is, right?
It might be You God, as far as I know.
he's just
like You God has that nasally like style that you can't really change your voice without getting rid of that. You can't get rid of that nasal thing he has.
Yeah.
I watched the YouTube iceberg video. If you're not familiar with the iceberg,
yeah.
Like it's a video that like discusses topics in layers of like the most surface to like in depth. And it was an iceberg video about Mr. Fantastic. And the dude, I forget, the dude kind of explained who he was. It's like an old MF Doom friend. Like Like, you know, he was around KMD era or whatever, and it broke it down. Like, he was just a dude who just did a couple verses and was like, I'm done. But, you know,
I make enough sense.
But it's not juicy. That's not a juicy story. That's the problem.
I didn't know he had a whole damn iceberg. That's crazy. Those were like
that either.
Intense.
All right,
I'll do it tonight.
Listen,
it's on there. So Don, you're up. What's it going to be?
I'm torn between categories, but I know I'm hitting that thou wow. I want to go ahead and go over. I have good luck with the choice is still yours, but I want to go over to the space program. Let's do it. Let's fucking go.
All right, he's going to the space program. So I have to ask: is the cover at all to the Von and Don album? Or Don and Von rather? Is that a nod to Moonlighting at all, or is that just pure coincidence?
It's open to interpretation, but it's more of a nod to Brooklyn Natty, because Brooklyn Natty was a city, and now we're sitting back looking at a planet. It's open to interpretation, but that's a hint.
Yeah, like
it's more than a hint. I feel like that's like the answer.
I'll say that it's open to interpretation because we initially had a whole other cover plan, and this was like a contingency plan that like we came up with on the fly. Like, big credit to Von Pea. Like, Von kind of really came through with this cover. I usually am the person that's like the visual person. I kind of run ideas past. And I was just like, I resigned after I couldn't.
I will say the moon does play a role in it. The moon does play a role. So
yeah,
I was there, and the planet. There are cities on the planet, and we are sitting on the moon, and the rest is whatever you make it.
With the open to interpretation aspect of it, it's open to my interpretation, and my interpretation is that we're looking at the worlds we've built. Like we've built worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at Moonlighting, you look at Abandoned Theme Park, you look at the interludes where we're driving from city to city. Like, we've kind of done this world building in a way that, like, this album is about us sitting back and admiring the depth and care we put into things. And, like, even in terms of the album being named Don and Von, it's us admiring our work, and the album is not skit heavy. It's not this heavily conceptual thing where we're like taking on characters. It's just meat and potatoes rapping.
It is definitely like it is one of the interpretations I will say is, you know, it's almost like how like parents sitting back watching the kids open presents at Christmas. It's like he said, looking at the world we built, and like it goes with the whole 13 days, but it's not a retrospective. We didn't like run through all the albums on this album, but it's like
it's a culmination.
It's a culmination. It's a culmination of everything we've learned and everything we can do. And like whatever we've like the 10,000 hours they talk about. I don't want to say we've mastered anything, but it's like, you know, us best we can be as of this moment. You know, the best.
You guys mastered the album at least, right? I would assume
this
so.
time, yeah, we did this time. It don't sound like Moonlighting.
All right. Well, we're going to see if Don can master the big points that he's opting for. He went for a space program for 1,000. So keeping in our space theme, Donwill, can you name 3 of the singles from Public Enemy's Fear of a Black Planet album?
I will leave this group if you can't name this.
Fight the Power. What is the name of that song? Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos, and Brother Gonna Work It Out.
Okay, so you're saying Fight the Power, Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos, and Brother's Gonna Work It Out.
Wait, no, my bad. No Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos, Burn Hollywood Burn. I'm gonna swap that with Burn Hollywood Burn.
Is that on that album? Are you sure that's on that album?
Don, I need your final answer here. I know this is tough. You got a lot of money on the line here.
Don, name 2 more. Just to be safe, name 2 more.
I'm gonna say Fight the Power, Burn Hollywood Burn, and Brother's Gonna Work It Out.
Okay.
You don't want to say the one about zombies?
No.
I'm trying to help you.
He's trying to help you.
I think my song set is correct. I think.
Okay.
All right. Moment of truth here. You are correct. Now I didn't have it on here, but Fight the Power is one. Welcome to the Terror Dome is another one. 911 is a joke. Brother's Gonna Work It Out. Can't Do Nothing for You, Man. And Burn Hollywood Burn was a single as well.
Night of the Living Zombies wasn't on this album?
No,
that was I believe that was the previous one.
that was the one before. That was the one where they were like in the jail.
Okay, so I was wrong, but I was like, he's not going to say "Welcome to the Terror Dome."
No, you know what's funny?
And
Like I
I
forgot.
did think Living Baseheads was on that album, but it's not.
I forgot Welcome to the Terror Dome was on this album, but like again, that album is one that I listen to at least once a month, and I play it from beginning to end. But like, I always go back to Night of the Living Baseheads, and I watch it constantly. Like I watch it like 3-4 times in a row.
The video is amazing.
It's an amazing video. It's like a sketch comedy show.
It's a sketch comedy show.
The video is like a sketch comedy show. There's a fucking commercial.
Yeah.
There's like a news desk thing. MC Light's a reporter. Fucking what's his name? Chris, the mayor is in there and shit.
I feel like Public Enemy maybe doesn't get heralded enough for their like video like prowess. You know, like they're not like one of the groups that immediately come to everybody's mind when you talk about like classic videos, but like they absolutely have them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, you got some numbers on the board now, Don. So great job with that. Von, you're up. What's it going to be?
Keep on digging 400.
Keep on digging for 400. All right, we're going to pull this up. And just remember now the numbers are getting bigger here. So we want to make sure that we're protecting our points, but also we gotta play for keeps here. But he's going back into the producer bag, and why wouldn't he? I mean, he's the multi-hyphenate member of the group. The theme from Sanford and Son was sampled on an album by this Wu-Tang member. So
my God! I know.
I will play you the sample and just.
I know what it is.
I know what it is too.
Is it Old Dirty Bastard?
No, this is a great question because I feel like two people are on the song together.
But whose album is it on?
Exactly. I'm gonna say it's on Master Killer's album. I feel like it was Master Killer and You God, and it's on Master Killer's album.
He says Master Killer. Let's see what the answer is.
I rock the mic and make the crowd say ho. People, if you ready to ride,
Master Killer is correct.
Yeah.
400 points.
Wasn't on the album? You God wasn't on the
song
song.
in its highest peak.
Say it again.
Was You God wasn't on the song?
ODB was on the song.
Yeah.
ODB. I thought You God was on that song too. I think I'm thinking about like Crash Your Crew or something. I don't know, but yes, heard.
Amazing. I mean, you've definitely proven that the sample round is your friend, Von. I just saw that they announced the second season is coming of the Wu-Tang American Story. Are you guys up on like that show? Did you watch it at all?
I really liked the first one.
You did or you didn't?
I did because once I saw how much they were not telling like the full real story, I was like, oh, Ghost and Ray are shooting at each other. I'm in. I'm in. I like that about it.
I enjoyed how fictionalized it was too, because again, like I do enjoy really like factual documentarian type stuff, but I also, especially when you're dealing with people like the way they made themselves into almost comic book characters with and twisted their origin stories. It was fun for me.
Yeah.
Plus, if you wanted the factual, like they literally came out with the Showtime documentary series like a month before. So like,
right. Another thing, me being from New York, like I know, especially because I live in the South now, and a lot of like people originally from New York are down here, and you run into them, and they have these war stories about what they did in the '80s, and I jumped out of a helicopter and punched Giuliani in the face. Like, so for me, it's like an added joke that it's the Wu-Tang story, but they're like exaggerating it. So to me, it's like an extra joke of New York OGs exaggerating their story as usual,
quick
Yes.
sidebar before we jump back into making another 1,000. Fonte, the little kid rapping in the record store in North Carolina. That's like they gave a nod to Fonte in that. Like when they get
Really?
Wait,
yeah,
really?
yeah. Like the kid's name. It's whatever the kid said his name was. I think the kid's name is Fonte's first rap name too.
Wow.
And I saw Fonte post about it on Twitter. I believe it was Twitter or Instagram. It was a story or something. He was like, yeah, this is incredible. Shout out to the writers. This means
Wow.
But yeah.
I knew that kid had to be somebody because they had like a whole section for them. I was like, okay, so who is this kid? I didn't know it was him. That's so dope.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
That's crazy. And he
I
was
also
like,
heard they put Prince Paul in like a mask, like they have Prince Paul just being a weirdo on the show.
Love it. All right, so Don, you're up. You alluded to going for that additional 1,000. What's it going to be though?
Listen, I'm going for that King's Disease Part 3.
So the Nas songs you love to hate, 1,000.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. And I mean, listen,
There's gonna be a song about sex.
all
Those are
respect,
the worst ones.
all respect to Nas, obviously. Like, but, you know, there's a reason that this category exists, and like none of us batted an eye.
He's bad at songs about sex, man. He just is.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Vaughn, because Don, that is going to play very much into the question that you have pulled up.
It's a fact.
Dr. Knockboot finds Nas providing a list of sexual do's and don'ts. Name one of the do's and one of the don'ts from Dr. Knockboot.
Oh man. So this is probably, I don't know if I'm gonna be right, because Dr. Knockboot is one of those songs that, like I always skip it. I remember it, and I remember the don't. So I want to say a do is definitely wear a condom.
Okay.
That has to be a do. One of the don'ts, I'm just gonna say, I don't know, leave your wallet on the dresser, because it's probably like she's gonna rob you or something.
No, you're thinking about Trife Life. That's Mobb Deep.
Queens, both queens. So that's my guess. Wear a condom, and do wear a condom, and don't leave your wallet on the dresser. Wait. Yeah, don't leave your wallet on the dresser. Don't leave your wallet on the dresser.
All right. I can't confirm or deny it before I pull it up, because I honestly don't remember all these. So we're just going to go in and learn this together. I know you're at least half right. So let's see what the points are here. Do's, rock a Rough Rider. That was the first thing that he says. So yes, that is absolutely, Nas was promoting safe sex. I mean, it was maybe the only conscionable thing in this song. As for the don'ts, we have Run Up in Her Raw, which is sort of a companion piece to the Rock a Rough Rider. Don't take the pussy if she's fighting. Don't get with a young bitch. Don't lie about the cars you got. Don't trick when you don't have to. Don't eat the pussy the first night. Don't pop shit like you daddy long dick. And don't hit the pussy if that shit's blistering. So Don, I'm going to give you half points there. He doesn't necessarily say anything about the wallet, but he does,
Yeah.
Why didn't Arthur listen to this song?
We gotta give him a little bit of credit for the second do, get a yes confirmation. He was very much about consent. Nas is into some weird shit sexually. I'm not just saying this. If you listen to his songs, he talks about pinching your nipples till they fucking do. He's rough.
He does weird shit sometimes, man.
He's into some weird shit, man. So yeah, I'll take my half points, and I can take my pride in not listening to Nas sex raps. I love Nas as a rapper, but please, Nas, no.
Is it bad that I do enjoy that beat, though? I mean, I know
the beat is crazy.
The beat's crazy.
I like the beat.
But I'm gonna go a step further and indulge a guilty pleasure here and say I enjoy the song Nostradamus, unironically.
Because I like the EPMD song.
Okay.
What is it called? Let the Beat Blow or something like that with the same sample.
Let it flow.
Yeah, so it's that beat, man.
Let the funk flow.
Let the funk flow.
The funk flow.
That.
What are your guys' thoughts? Have you heard King's Disease 2?
Yeah.
And where do you rank it in the Nas catalog?
I know I like a lot of people say they like the second half more. As far as the rankings, I don't know where I would put it, but I really like the pairing of him and Hit Boy. It's like Hit Boy like gets him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Hit Boy got him to open up, and it's like I think it's a good pairing, man. And
I like them. I like them
a lot.
I like them as a pair, but I'll just say he shouldn't have went back to the hospital. Like I was good on the first case.
You breaking up.
He shouldn't have went back to the hospital. He should have just got cured of the disease the first time. There was no need for a second disease. Like again, like the album is fine. The Lauryn Hill feature is like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, but overall, I'm whelmed. I'm not overwhelmed or underwhelmed. I'm whelmed.
Shout out to Whelmed.
I really like the first one a lot. I was shocked that Dad Bod Rap Pod didn't like it because I thought the first one was awesome.
I just want to say I'm done whelmed.
But yeah, I was listening to the Dad Bod Rap Pod earlier, and they was like, I hate it. But I was like, I thought that album was dope. But this one, I think I was comparing it to the first one a little too much because I really liked the first one. But yeah, I like the second half more than the first half.
Okay, all right, that's a fair assessment. I got to give it some more time. I haven't really given it enough attention.
That too.
I skimmed it. All right, so Von, you're up. What's it gonna be?
I don't think I'm gonna be good at this because I can always name what song used the sample, but I can't always name the sample. I'm going to keep on digging for 1,000.
Wow, guys, listen, we're pulling out all the stops here. They're really going for it. As well you should, because this is where shit heats up. I mean, we're really in that moment right now. So he's going for keep on digging for 1,000. He expressed a little bit of concern, but it's fine. Here we go. Oh, and you're gonna love this photo too. You're just gonna love it. Which of the following artist has not sampled Bob James's Nautilus? Is it Redman, Run DMC, A Tribe Called Quest, or J. Rue the Damager? Which of these artists has not? Wow. Okay. All right. We're gonna go on a little
process of elimination because Run DMC. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Run DMC, of course. J. Rue definitely on the first album, and Tribe on Clap Your Hands. J. Rue. Oh shit!
I was gonna say that's not even an elimination. That's you just seemingly knowing the answer.
Because J. Rue, this could be tricky, but I know. Oh shit! Wait a minute. With J. Rue, I'm thinking about Group Home. I excel, then prevail. That's Group Home, not J. Rue. But I'm gonna say Redman. I'm going with Redman.
For the benefit of our audience listening and watching, I'm going to play the sample in question first and foremost here.
There's 12 different parts you can use.
Yes. I can't even play the whole thing. Bob James is going to come after me with his Bob James in the "How do you do, fellow kids" attire right now.
I know Tribe did. All
right, let's hear it.
I'm thrown off by J. Rue. I'm pretty sure Run DMC did. I'm pretty sure Run DMC. I can't think of the song right now.
Okay.
I'm thrown off by J. Rue because I know I'm thinking about the Group Home album.
Well, what's your final answer here?
Redman. I'm going with Redman.
Okay, so let's hear it. Here's the answers. We'll go through. Tribe.
Yep.
Then we've got
D, that's me, the king, the MC.
Run DMC. And then finally, the moment of truth here, no pun intended. Moment of truth.
My mind's right. I knew it. I knew you were right.
And yeah, like if you to be a hip hop producer, you know that as soon as it comes on, you hear that sample. But I've been sitting here drinking this champagne in celebration, and my mind is foggy. But of course, Run DMC sampled that. The only thing that threw me off was because I know my favorite iteration of Primo using that sample is the first track on the Group Home album.
An album that I refuse to listen to.
Are you serious?
I've heard it in bits and pieces.
You're just not into the rhyming, I'm guessing.
I excel, then prevail. I excel, then prevail. Dude. Oh my God! Can you play a snippet of that? The group home.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh my God!
I'm sure it's
later. I don't have it all pulled up.
Okay,
here.
but yes. Oh my! You got to listen to that. It's a great album. Anyway,
it's good. You should check it, Don. You should check it. All right, Don, you're up. What's it gonna be?
You already know we're hitting that thou wow baby legal rap hustle. Legal rap
he's
side.
great thousands.
Listen, like I said in the promotion for this, you guys started as friends, but I knew what I was doing on the night that I was going to break up Tanya Morgan. Like this is the end as we know it. So,
this is the end of the world as we know it. That's a pun.
Yeah, it's a bar. Jansport, Bloodsport. You already know, man. Throw them up if you got them. All right, so this category is all about rappers and their legal side hustles. So I'm going to tell you the business or side hustle, and you have to tell me the rapper behind or affiliated with it. So here we go, Don. Frankel's Delicatessen, a Brooklyn-based Jewish deli.
You better know this one.
It is LP from Company Flow. Or LP from this LP, not from Company Flow.
I was going to say, you were taking like a real Jan Sporty approach there by being like LP from Company Flow. Like, I don't acknowledge anything that he's done in the last.
LP from Run the Jewels. I know I said it like, I mean, like, sure, he's done other things.
LP is legend.
LP is correct.
LP is legend.
Go ahead.
What, you were going to ask me, have I ever ate there?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I have, and the food is pretty fucking good. I've been there twice,
and the coffee is good.
I've DJ'd. I used to DJ Brooklyn Bowl quite a bit, and like over in that area, and I would always stop over there for a sandwich. But I just want to say, the fact that we know all this shit, I don't know what it says for us.
Yeah, we love hip hop, man.
Man, it's so crazy that like I'm just like, oh yeah, that's LP's restaurant, and like we're all like dialing in Nautilus samples. I love it, man. I love it.
This is the only stuff that really matters in my mind, which might explain why I've had other struggles in other parts of my life. But whatever, these are the choices that I make.
If you haven't seen the Just Blaze episode, he couldn't even get the question out. He's like, "Okay, Just, your next question, Donald Byrd."
Yo, have you ever seen that?
Question number 2, EPMD.
Have you ever heard the episode of Questlove Supreme where they're playing like a snare sound?
Yeah.
We sort of bit that for some of our live shows for a bit. I mean, we were going to tell him if it ever came to it, but we did have a name that song round where we would play a little bit.
I'm sorry,
DJ Mona Lisa. We did a show at the Beat Junkies Academy here in LA, and she was playing in the crowd, and we just hit the snare from what was it? It was like E Rules. What was his big song? And she knew it off the snare, and it was incredible. And DJ Babu, because we did a few shows at the Beat Junkies, and after that slaughtering that she did in that game that day, he said that it was a rule that any further events at the Beat Junkies, DJ Mona Lisa could not play. She was disqualified. She was out of there.
I just wanted to nerd out about rap nerds nerding out. That was it. So we can continue the game. It's just I love this shit.
I love that you guys are loving it. I love that you guys are here to do it. And Von, you are up now. What's it going to be?
Because I have to give everybody some love, man. The choice is still yours for 1,000.
Big money time. He's going, choice is still yours for 1,000. The choice is still yours is our general multiple choice round. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, all right. We're really going in the multiple choice crates here for this one. What was Bone Thugs and Harmony's original name? Was it the Ohio Street Kings, the Band-Aid Boys, Bone Thugs and Rhythm, or Five the Hard Way?
Woo! Listen. I don't have no idea, and I could guess, but it's not even
Band-Aid Boys. The Band-Aid Boys.
He's going Band-Aid Boys. Now, is this something that you just recalled, or is this just a guess?
I'm going with psychology right now.
Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. He says the Band-Aid Boys. Let's see if he's right, folks.
We all.
That is correct. Wait, no, that's not even the right
Wrong one.
side. Hold on a second. Here we go. The Band-Aid Boys is correct. Man, I love
Psychology wins again.
I love to undermine a climactic moment. You know, it's just great when you can just
Psychology wins again.
That was honestly the one that I thought it would be too. I was like, it's probably the most ridiculous sounding thing on the board.
Now, do you want me to tell you how I'm going to tell you how I came up with that?
Please.
Without me trying to sound like I think I'm so smart, because I don't think I'm so smart. So I said, okay, which one of these names is the least doesn't sound like it was made up to be an answer that sounds more recognizable? So I said Ohio Street Kings is like, I thought that was the name, but I was like, the Band-Aid Boys sounds more ridiculous. And I was like, Bone Thugs and Rhythm, I was like, that's a good one. Doesn't sound ridiculous enough. I was Five the Hard Way, and I was like, doesn't sound ridiculous enough. I was like, those three are like good fake names.
The other thing about
fake name was Band-Aid Boys.
The other thing about Ohio Street Kings is they're from East 99, so I was like, it couldn't be that one. You know what I'm saying? Like I did know that was all I really did.
Tell me about that. Explain why they couldn't be Ohio Street Kings.
Because they were from East 99. They're not from Ohio Street. I mean, I guess Ohio Street Kings, but I think.
So Ohio is a street. Ohio Street.
See, I wasn't even thinking that. I just was going with like the concept of street kings in a regional like area like of Ohio.
Yeah, I get it, but I guess just my hyper specific mind was like, why would they name themselves a general street when they name check East 99 a million times? So it can't be that one.
I was afraid to get that wrong. I'm in a group with a person from Ohio. I was scared to get that wrong.
Yeah, Don, I have to ask you, as an Ohio native, did Bone Thugs ever influence your rap style at any point early on? Are there Donwill Bone Thugs demos in the uncovered MP3 folders?
There are songs that Ilias forced me to do.
Are you talking about the Lock It Down sessions?
Yeah. Like, and like, it's not even. It's like there are like very much these songs where I'm rapping really well over some shit that I would not rap over. And I mean, it sounds good, but you know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, when Bone Thugs came out, I was aggressively in my JanSport. I was doing windmills at parties straight up, like not even no bullshit. I was like breakdancing when Bone Thugs was out. Like I was that. So
got it. So you were about that life. You were about it.
I was about that JanSport blood sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a theme. All right, so who do we got up here? This is that's Don. Don, you're up.
Listen. It's round 2. There's no round 3, right?
There's no round 3. There's a final round, but it won't involve choices like this.
Listen, drain the motherfucking board. Let's get that thou wow, more Picasso, baby. More thou wows. More thou wows.
More thou wows. We're gonna do that. 1,000 points.
Little thou
Picasso,
wow.
baby. More thou wow. Lil thou wow. Or he just goes by thou wow now. He just goes by.
Be back to Ohio.
The Hennessy is flowing. I'm in here. Let's do it.
Love it. All right, here we go. 1,000 points. Picasso, baby.
The celebration.
Tell me, what album cover is this? Is it Alchemist and Boldy James, The Price of Tea in China? Big Daddy Kane, It's a Big Daddy Thing? Houdini, Open Sesame, or is it Oh No, Dr. No's Ethiopium?
Whew. All right, so I can't really see what the footwear is. Like, it's not. Can I can zoom in a little bit. It's either Houdini Open Sesame or Oh No's Dr. Oh No's Emporium, Ethiopium, but I'm pretty sure it is D. Oh no, Dr. No's Ethiopium.
All right, so we walked through. That's your final answer, Dr. No.
Yep, I'm going with that.
Okay, here we go. The answer is, drum roll, please. Houdini's Open Sesame was the correct answer. Don.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I have to explain this. I gotta explain my thought process.
You saw the rug.
I was thinking of the other Houdini album cover. Like the one before Open Sesame. Like I don't remember seeing, like I just remember, because again, my gut was telling me Houdini Open Sesame, but something about the rug made me think it was Oh No. Something about the rug. But that footwear, like the shoe was such a deliberate choice. I'm like, it's a worn out dress shoe. It's not even like a new one. And Oh No wouldn't have like some worn out dress shoes. They would be new because he's not walking around wearing them shits. I should have known.
It's true. Listen, you don't go into the Thou Wow Bank if you don't want Thou Wow challenges. So like that was these get tough. They can't all be softballs. We're gonna do one more back and forth on the ecstasy. Yes, rest in peace, ecstasy. Man, you made all the joking I was saying sound like flippant because
no. Here's a joke. I got catfished by his daughter.
Look, we're already an hour and 20 in. I don't want to go too deep in the rabbit hole, so we're going to save that for a later episode. Yeah. That's for our bonus content. All right, Von, you're up. Your last pick of the night.
I'm gonna keep it going with we're gonna dig again. 800.
He's going dig for 800. All right. While I pull this up, can you give me a condensed version at least of the catfish story?
Okay, this is really quick. The girl from Want You to Want Me, Tanya Morgan Moonlighting. I was talking to the girl that inspired Want You to Want Me, and she was really close friends with a girl named Janelle, who happened to be the daughter of Ecstasy from Houdini. And she would be talking to me as the girl I was talking to. While this girl was like, she had like moved to like another state, and she gave her friend her AIM name, and we'd be talking, and she's like, hey, that's been my friend Janelle. Remember the girl I told you about? And like her dad is in Houdini, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait, so I wasn't talking to you this whole time? She says, no, you were talking to Janelle this whole time. And I was like, I hate you, and I hate you both. And I'm going on my life, but I'm going to make a song called Want You to Want Me first.
You should have said, be yourself.
But here, you know what's funny? Let me tell you the funniest part about that, to me at least. I'd never seen her, met her. I just knew her name. And then years later, there was a Houdini documentary, and she was in it. And I said, oh shit, that's her. That really is her dad. That's her. Because it was the same name and everything. So I was like, wow, it's just random. It's a really random story. I don't know. I can't hear you.
Oh, well, while Sean is muted, I just want to go ahead and say that we have an album coming out in like 30 minutes. I poured myself a second drink because I'm draining the board of these style wows. This is Jansport, Bloodsport. And I did get that last question wrong. I feel bad about that. Because I knew it was Houdini. You know what I'm saying?
I could kind of tell it was too. I didn't know the cover, but I could tell it was an older cover. You
already know, man. Like, niggas don't be wearing them type of shoes on covers. And I don't know why I thought it was Oh No, rocking some fucking hard bottom church shoes. He's from LA, man. He's not gonna be dressing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or not from LA. He's from Oxnard.
It could have been a quirky cover, like a quirky Photoshop found photos collage.
Here we go. I'm back. I'm back in the building.
We're back.
Guys, expert level stalling right there.
We're professionals, man. We've been doing this for a long time.
You guys have also.
Oh no! It happened again.
I'm back. Ableton is stressed right now. I don't know why. So all right, listen, we're gonna try to get through this quick. Von, here is the question. This artist appeared on the De La Soul song that samples Esther Williams' Last Night Changed It All. So I'm going to play you the sample in question. You tell me.
Flavor Flav.
What?
Flavor Flav.
You just know automatically, huh? You're pulling it just
Flavor Flav. De La Soul, you doing it again. De La Soul, you doing it again.
Now back on the map.
Wow, Von.
De
Wow.
La Soul, you done it again.
You done it again. Yeah, I mean, look, I think you found I think you got a thing for these samples, kid. I think you might have a thing
De
for
La
it.
Soul.
Shouts to De La. Shouts to De La.
De La, what a monumental and momentous occasion this week that they've got their masters back. You love to see it, and I can't wait to more easily, if you're a real De La fan, you found a way to be listening to these songs this whole time.
Yeah.
But it's great to have the easy access.
I think did Madlib do that track?
He did. That was a Madlib track.
On the outskirts of what works. Yep.
My copy of Balloon Mind State that I listened to does Shorty No Maz's verse cuts off, so I can't wait to listen to the full album again.
Balloon Mind State was on Bandcamp for a while too. I think it was
they dropped them all as like free MP3s like a few years ago as well. All right, Don. Final pick. What's it going to be?
I'm going for Legal Rap Side Hustles. Ooh. Yeah, Legal Rap Side Hustles again for 800. It was either between that or the choice is still yours. Let's go with Legal Rap Side Hustles, though.
Legal Rap Side Hustles for 800. All right. He had some success in the last round. He's going for it. He done it again. De La Soul.
He done it again.
He done it again. All right. So once again, the motif and theme here is that I'm going to give you a brand or a side hustle business. You tell me the rapper affiliated. This is the side hustle in question. Mix Fusions, a full line of Moscato and Sangria drinks.
That's me.
I have to just name the person.
You have to name the rapper involved in or behind this side hustle.
That sounds like some Drake shit.
He's saying Drake. Let's see what the answer is, folks. The answer is Nicki Minaj. I mean, that's a tough one, and that's not necessarily a JanSport, even adjacent question.
I knew that. I was hoping that I could answer that question. He was close.
I was gonna say the reason why I don't know that is because I avoid all Nicki Minaj everything.
Okay.
I'm not. Well, no, I made it sound way more harsh than this. I'm just not like into her thing.
Got
I'm
it.
not into it. You know what I'm saying?
You hate Nicki Minaj. The album has several subliminal Nicki Minaj disses. Look for it. Just Don and Von dropping momentarily. Okay, guys, we have reached the final round. So this is how we're going to do the final round. The final round is our speed round, and let me see where we're at points wise. While I do this, and again, I'm going to call on some of your expert stalling skills. Tell people about the album Don and Von. It's dropping momentarily. This is your last plug.
And I'm putting on my velvet do-rag for this because it's a celebration.
I'm opening my bottle of champagne, my little bottle of salmon.
Okay, so the album Don and Von, it's full-length album number 5 from us. We put out our first official full-length album. It's called Moonlighting in 06, and thank God we're still here. Been through peaks and valleys, ups and downs.
What's your
we're still going, man. And this is us still going. This is us, a culmination of everything we do, trying to do it at the highest height we've done it. And
what's your favorite song on the album?
Today, my favorite song right now is After School Special. Last week it was Tanya in the Sky with Diamonds. This week is After School Special. Yeah, and it's gonna keep changing.
Today is Tanya in the Sky with Diamonds. Like, just because Rob said Von, Rob, and Don got y'all on Ramadan, no meals today, just eat and pray until we said it. So, like what? What type of ball work? What is happening in that man's mind? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm popping my champagne.
Cannot wait to hear it. Yes, pop that champagne. So we have reached the final round now, guys. And so this is what we're going to do. You're each going to get, this is the current score, by the way. Don, you have 3,900 points. Von, you have 4,300 points. It's close. It's close. But it could all change at this point. So our speed round is called Time's Up. And basically what it is that we do in this round is that you have 90 seconds to answer 5 questions in the round of your choice. Now,
I don't like minerals and vitamins. I got this. Let's go.
All right. Don, you are currently up. So number of points. So these are your categories for the night. Actually, no, hold on. This is what we're going to do tonight since y'all are so close. Don, you get to pick the category that Von is going to challenge in. And Von, you get to pick the category that Don is going to challenge in. So,
let's go.
Don, what are you picking for Von?
I'm going to pick.
No tricks.
Can I pick that site?
No. It's one of these
three right here. The three right here.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. The 3 categories are as follows. It's real G's, tricks please, and low key. These questions are about keys.
I'm going to say tricks please.
He's going tricks please. So Von, you're going to have 90 seconds to answer 5 questions in the tricks please category. Now, let me give you a couple of tips here, run through things a little bit. If you don't know the answer, you can say pass, and we will come back to it. But if you answer incorrectly, even once, that question is burned, and you get it wrong. We have OC's time's up here, and it is time to 90 seconds. So if we stop hearing that iconic beat, then we know that your time is up. We also have an option. If you need help, we can pull in the chat, but they don't always know. So I'm just going to say, like, you might want to go for this on your own.
So I can say skip for help.
You just say skip if you don't know it, and we can go back to it. All right. Tricks, please. Are you ready?
Yes.
I got to find the damn sample myself. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, I got it. It hasn't started yet. Don't get excited. Sorry, guys. My Ableton is bugging. Okay. 90 seconds on the clock. Make sure I got this.
This is some really good champagne.
All right, Von, tricks, please. Ready to do this?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. This rapper's album, Thug Holiday, boasted a lead single from CeeLo and Outkast Big Boy. Pass. Okay. LA rock band The Knack sued Run DMC for sampling their song My Sharona in this Run DMC song.
What the hell? Pass?
All right, he's passing. This 1991 song was the only #1 single by the group The Ghetto Boys.
Now I'm playing tricks on me?
That is correct. All right, number 4. This Detroit rapper is the lead member of the hip-hop group The Goon Squad.
Pass.
All right. DJ Question is the man behind the wheels of Steel in this hip-hop group.
Pass. Let's go back.
Okay, we're gonna go back.
Trick
This
Daddy.
is Tricks. Trick Daddy is correct.
It's tricky.
It's tricky is correct. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go to question number 4. Trick is correct. And then number 5. Who is DJ Question the DJ for?
Jedi Mind Tricks.
Jedi Mind Tricks is correct. What the hell just happened there? Like that was incredible. Like
I knew the answer, but I got caught. I was like, I knew the answer, but I couldn't say it in time. I knew it was Trick Daddy when you asked me. I knew it was Trick when you asked me. I knew it was It's Tricky when you asked me. But I wanted to keep it going and not get stuck. So
okay.
When you missed Trick Daddy, I was like, "Oh, this dude is like."
No, I knew the answer, but I just got stuck. So I'm like, let's just keep it rolling, and then I'm gonna come back around and let you know it's Trick Daddy, Trick, it's Tricky, Jedi Mind Tricks.
Wow. Well, it was impressive. It all happened like an avalanche. So, Von, what are you going to give Don? Either real G's or low key. These questions are about keys.
Let's go with keys.
All right, he's going keys. Don, same spiel. You know what it is. If you don't know, go ahead and say pass. We'll come back to it. But if you answer incorrectly, it's done. 90 seconds on the clock. We've got low key. These questions are about keys. You ready to do this?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. On the second Clips album, Hell Hath No Fury, what did the Virginia duo stress that keys do?
Keys open doors. Keys open doors.
Is correct. Okay, rock band The Black Keys. Rock band The Black Keys. Hold on. Technical difficulties here. Rock band The Black Keys teamed with this hip hop figure in 2009 to release the rap rock hybrid album Black Rock. Who did the Black Keys team up with?
Dame Dash.
Dame Dash is correct. Okay.
Oh shit.
This 2008 concept album by 88 Keys featured Redman.
Death About Him. Death About Him.
Is correct. All right, number 4. This hip hop heavy soundtrack to this motion picture also marked the first commercial recording of Alicia Keys.
Dr. Doolittle.
That is incorrect. Okay, and then number 5. In 2012, MF Doom teamed with this producer for the album Key to the Cuffs.
Fuck!
Yeah.
J fucking J. What is his name? No, because that's not who it is. Shit. I don't know.
To be honest, I don't know that answer either. I'm tripping.
Wait, no. I'm gonna run out of time.
Still some time left.
I'm gonna say it's not Danger Mouse.
Okay, your time is up.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's Gennaro Jarrell.
That's why I was like JJ. It's JJ. But I know they put out JJ Doom. So
I was thinking JJ Doom.
That's when I gave up on myself.
That is the JJ Doom album. That is the JJ Doom album.
Man. Fuck. I shouldn't have gave up on myself. Kids, don't ever give up on yourself.
Don't ever give up on yourself. So listen, I'm going to I've totaled up the score here.
Let's be honest though, when people do a group album, you just call it the two people. You don't know the name of the album.
That's enough, Don. That's enough, Don. Come on, just
Yo, Vaughn. If people call me Vaughn a lot, and I don't even correct them, I'm like, word, that's what's up. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can call me worse shit.
Like, yeah, you might be right. Shit. All right, guys. I've totaled the scores here. Donwill with 5,900 points. Von Pea with 6,800 points. You guys, listen, I want you to know that there were no losers here tonight because we all geeked out on some real heavy, straight out the that site lineage shit. And above all and beyond, neither of you could be losers because tonight, in about 20 minutes, the world will have the new Tanya Morgan album, Don and Von. Just throw up your JanSports. It's all good. Yes, we've got them there. I want to thank you guys so much for taking part in this. This was the first time that we did this version of the show, and I feel like this was a huge smash. This was great.
Yo, man.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, it's my second time here, and like it feels like the first time. I had a ball.
Love it. Von, we got to have you come back and do a solo round at some point if you're down.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've plugged it, but one more time for everybody watching, Don and Von, go to Tanya Morgan's Bandcamp, bandcamp.tanyamorgan.com.
Don took the L. You see it? L.
It's TanyaMorgan.bandcamp.com, or you can go to TanyaMorgan.com and it takes you wherever you need to go.
Love it.
It's out. Don and Von, you got 20 minutes if you want to stream it, or it's on Bandcamp right now, or if you're in Australia, it's out.
Or get to Australia in 20 minutes if you want early access.
Just go to Australia. If you can't wait. Just take 24 hours and go to Australia.
It's fine. It'll all work out. guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. We'll do this again soon. Whenever the world opens back up and we start to get back out there on the road, I definitely want to hit you guys up in your respective cities. I'd love for you to be involved in, a live iteration of this show as well. And
absolutely. I love you too.
I love that.
You got me. All right. Listen, it's all love. We can say that. This is a That Site presentation, and it feels so good to be reunited in various ways, shapes, and forms. So Tanya Morgan, Don and Von out now. Shout out to Donwill Von Pea. We appreciate you guys. Mike is bugging out, so I'm going to cut it off. This is the questions. If you're watching for the first time, follow us. We're on Twitch. We're on Instagram, Twitter, all those things. You know what to do. YouTube, subscribe, and we'll be back next week with another episode. Gentlemen, thank you again. Peace.
Peace.